strikes him out. He gets out of it, and the Sox win game 1.
Suck a dick and eat shit out of the inning.
You fucking terrorist!
You just compared me to a big fucking piece of meat. 78, dude. 80 grand. 78. 80.
Like I want to do a Red Sox podcast. I have somebody to do it with me. This Cutter is king, I think.
I think it's a she, actually.
Hello and welcome in. After what seemed like a billion years, long hiatus, Dirty Water, episode 8. So much has happened. We are fucking coming out of our ears shit to talk about today. You wouldn't even fathom it. I'm your host, Ogden. I'm joined today, as always, by my good pal, Mutt. Mike Bonansky. Mutt, how you doing, brother?
Hogdale, I'm going to say this. Happy New Year. And I'm going to go on the record. I think you can say Happy New Year up through Valentine's Day. You can say Happy New Year.
That's how long you're a Happy New Year
That's
guy?
my cutoff. Up till Valentine's Day, see someone the first time or text or call. Happy New Year is still acceptable. I know Larry David's a January 3rd guy. I'm February 14th. Happy New Year.
I think that's valid. I just am realizing that my greetings are not coded enough to the time of year, because I never even think to say Happy New Year. Maybe I'm just a curmudgeonly fuck and I just want everyone to suffer as much as I do.
I mean, based on your recent posts about the Red Sox, that is correct. You are curmudgeonly fuck. Yes.
Listen, I just say things that are true. Okay, it's not my fault if they're negative.
Truth can't be mean. Truth can't be mean. It's fair.
It can't be mean. Also joined as always by Jazz Chisholm's number one op. Cutter is king. What's up, Cutter? How you doing, pal?
What's going on, boys?
This fucking guy.
Apparently the truth can be mean.
Probably, yeah. We're just gonna jump into this, right? This is honest.
I know there's other stuff to get to.
I think this is what people have been waiting for the most.
Cutter, the co-host of this podcast, was the biggest story of like a 4-day span for the Red Sox offseason. His trolling of Jazz Chisholm because he married his fiance, who apparently had a side job did he not know about this? Can you explain how this went down and your millions and millions of views on social media?
Yeah, so Christmas night, I was just sitting around with the family. I see Talking Yanks. I was just scrolling the timeline. I see Talking Yanks posted that Jazz Chisholm got engaged. And I just tweeted a throwaway tweet. I already tweeted stuff that she had OnlyFans like a couple weeks before that. Or OF. I don't know if I could say that on here, but no, I just tweeted a throwaway tweet. I was like, bro married our girl. He married an OnlyFans model. Not thinking anything of it. Then I checked later that night. I had like 4 million views. Then next morning I'm up doing whatever. I see Jazz Chisholm Jr. replied. He said something like, my girl doesn't have an OnlyFans. Check your mom, though. And then within like 2 minutes, I took a screenshot of her OnlyFans and put the gif of the guy putting his hand on the other guy's shoulder. That was the tweet that really blew up. That one I think it's at like 9 million views. Got like 60K likes almost.
Hold on a second. Now, it's an important part of the story. Did you see the increased payouts that Elon is promising for Twitter?
He couldn't have come at a better time for you.
Let's go. There it is.
I did see those.
Good.
But not only that, I did ratio him under his reply too. I ratioed him on both. I replied with his error that ended the Yankees season. And then he replied with a gif of him hitting a home run against the Yankees. So then I replied with one of his errors at Fenway where he threw it into the stands. And I said, thanks for the souvenir. Ratioed him on that. And then he was like, just realized I'm arguing with the Cutter fan account. And then I quote tweeted that. And I was like, I said you're 1 for 5 off Cutter, which is a 200, which I guess is pretty good for you considering your 180 postseason batting average. That ratioed him. And then he replied and basically admitted to scamming. He replied and said that it's a scam for $15 a month. So I don't know what he was going for there, but that was pretty funny. And then people were there were some replies where they were posting some pictures of his girl. I don't condone that, but that happened. And then he added me. He just tweeted like, that he's been beefing with me for years, which isn't even true. It's been since he's been a Yankee, but he said since he was 22 we've been beefing, which I would have been I think I'm 6 years younger than him, so I would have been 16. So that didn't happen. But then he tagged me, untagged me, blocked me, and then blocked me on TikTok after I reposted his TikTok.
Oh my God.
And then yesterday, his fiance, girlfriend, whatever, she made a video where she was like trying to like cook me, or she didn't say my name, but she was talking about baseball Twitter accounts.
Yeah.
Obviously talking about me. And then
Sure.
a couple hours later posted another video of her bawling her eyes out playing the victim.
Saw that one.
And I replied to that. But she said it's her light work, but she was bawling her eyes out.
Yeah,
But-
I saw her crying in a car and said,
Yeah. All of this could have been avoided if Jazz just replied, "We both have more money than you." But instead, he had to go and put out a lie. So then I had to just let him know. I didn't say anything defaming. I just told the truth. And then there's still people that are trying to say she doesn't have an OnlyFans, which Jazz admitted. He said the money goes to his account, apparently.
But did you break the news to him, or was he aware of this?
I think I might have broke the news to him.
Oh,
I think I might have, because I mean, like the mental gymnastics he was doing. He was like tweeting like spiritual stuff, like all different types of stuff, and then I don't know, he just ended up blocking me.
I'm not gonna lie, the funniest tweet, like for me, is when you put out, it's like when the Yankees PR, like when they realized like two of their most high profile players have been beefing with Cutter is king in quotations on Twitter.
Yeah, Cam's coming after me right now too. Apparently, I'm not gonna say too much. I don't want to give away.
Anything, like, dude. It's just you don't engage. You just don't engage until you win. Is you don't engage.
hold on. Cutter's not going to engage?
No, not him. Not Cutter. I'm talking
Okay,
about them.
okay.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
yes,
is
yes.
Jazz Chisholm replying to Cutter is king on Twitter? What are you doing? You've lost. You lost the fucking game already. You lost. Like, do you not understand that? Yeah, 7 tweets is like, just realized I'm replying to a Cutter Crawford fan account.
That's really it.
It's just
That's it.
that.
That's it. That's
Just
it.
that.
That's that. Hey, Hog, that's it, buddy. That's it. All right.
It's so.
The fact that Yankee PR for sure had to be brought in and be like, dude, what are you doing?
What is going
It's
on?
like my-
100%.
That's my favorite part of this. That's my favorite part. Like that.
Well, because then later that day, he had to post. He had to make a separate Instagram account. Like they told him to clean up his Instagram and make it more business. And he posted a story where he was like, "Oh, here, follow my new Instagram account if you want to follow my lifestyle and music." Like they made him clean everything up. He deleted all the tweets. But it's the internet. They live
There's
forever.
a non-zero chance that, like, in the Yankees clubhouse, there's a poster that says "Do not engage," and it's just a picture of your fucking Twitter profile. Like, there's like a non-zero chance that's a real thing. It's just hanging out in the fucking.
I mean,
Yankees clubhouse.
Cam engaged with me that once. Like he didn't mention my name. Obviously, all those interviews he was talking about me. He never mentioned my name though. And then there was one tweet where I found out he was in Providence. They're like, there was a bunch of lacrosse players that were posting him or something. Someone told me he was in Providence or slept over at Providence. And I tweeted at him and I was like, "You have a good night in Providence at Cam Schlittler." And he replied. And then a day after that reply, he said he wasn't posted until February. So I'm assuming that was another one where he got the belt from Yankees PR.
I picture that George Bush, where the guy's whispering to George Bush, like the Yankees executive's like, Cutter got another one, sir. he replied to Cutter saying again.
That's literally, it's like Brian Cashman. It's like, another
Maybe-
Cutter's King controversy has hit the timeline.
Hey man, maybe that's why they haven't signed anyone.
Yeah.
They're too busy worrying about me.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when it was happening, I was like, I can't believe this is real life. I can't.
I
believe
could
it.
not believe it.
We live in a fucking South Park episode.
like, because I saw it. It was like as it was going on, and then I checked back in. It's got like millions and millions of views, and then you had the crying thing today. Just like,
Dude, I was getting annoyed. I was trying to watch the Stranger Things episodes that dropped the morning after Christmas, and then this dude just he was spamming my phone, and then I had to keep replying. But yeah, that was really when he blocked me on TikTok. I was like, all right, this is actually funny. I had so many more tweets loaded up, ready to go, but I was like, I don't want to drag it. I put out a few more today, but that was just because she was coming at me on another video. I didn't post that one though, but yeah, it's pretty funny. That was like the biggest story of the offseason so far.
so far,
Genuinely,
I would say so.
I agree.
You got the attention of some Yankee fans at Barstool who are texting me this morning, asking like, "What's up with Cutter? What's this guy's deal?" Like they're scared of you, dude. They are scared. They're afraid. They don't want their name tagged to this. Like they're like, he's gonna go after me and my family. Like you got Yankee fans at Barstool running scared right now. Scared.
Listen, Marty, Hubs, Tommy, all these guys. It's all right. You could put your poker face on. I'm assuming Hubs, if I had to guess. He he didn't really come at me. He was coming at another guy, another Red Sox Twitter account. I don't want to put him out there, put him on blast, but over the Cam Schlittler stuff, when that was happening, he was going at one of those dudes pretty hard. So I'd assume it's probably him. If I had to
You
guess,
have their attention. I'd say, without naming names, the antennas are up, and they don't want you to turn your attention their way. So I think
they're good as long as they don't come at me. I mean, Jazz. I mean, he mentioned my mom, so I guess everything was fair game.
like that's it's kind of a green light to
It's like the Pusha T Drake rap battle, like fucking like Drake said, like how they let it ring in your finger, like Virginia Williams, like he name drops like Pusha T's like Beyonce. It's like, okay, all bets are off. I can say whatever I want now, and it's completely justified.
Dude, the funniest tweets. I didn't even reply. I don't even. No, I did quote tweet it, but Justin, your boy, Justin MLB on Twitter.
Justin.
Dude, Jazz tweeted like when he was going on his rants. He said he was done tweeting, and then he tweeted like 80 more times. But he had one tweet where he said something, and then it was a Yankee fan. Bednar is king. He replied, and he was like, dude, come on, just stop answering or something. He was like, she was literally in the room with another dude a couple months ago. And then he was like, I was in the room with her. And Justin MLB replied with the cuck chair picture, the famous cuck chair picture. And Jazz just deleted the tweet immediately. And Justin posted the screenshot of it. It was hilarious. Like, that was my favorite reply of the whole thing.
For the record, those who watch on YouTube that saw me nodding my head when Hog was talking about Pusha T. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just pretending. I have no idea. Drake,
it's
Pusha,
all right.
No idea. I'm sure went over my head, but I nodded my head like I knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Nodded. Like fucking like he knows. Like you're down with the
Pusha
culture.
T, yeah,
you
Virginia Slim. Yep. Crushed.
That is so funny. Just the fucking I'm done tweeting. Tweets 5 minutes later. That's just fucking it's every person who said.
I was happy when he said. Well, he actually hasn't tweeted. That was the final dagger too. When he tweeted, like, he deleted all the tweets, and then he was like, all right, I'm going to post my favorite moment of the night. And it was like when she actually got the ring, she was crying. And then I replied, and I said, I was like, congrats, man. She got a ring before you. And I ratioed him for like the first like 8 hours. But then at the end of the day, it was still an engagement post with two famous people. So ended up catching up. But I still ratioed him for the first like 8 hours of the post.
That's just a unanimous, like every Yankee. Just the fucking they got a ring before you did.
The Yankees don't even want him. I mean, like,
I know he's been shocked. They're shocked.
The only stadium where his swing works, and that team doesn't want him. This guy, and then he called himself All-Star. He deleted that one right away too because everyone was cooking him for that. I mean, he is, but like, dude, you got in for people being hurt. You have 2 All-Star appearances, but I don't know.
Just thinking about Jazz Chisholm as he's sitting in his multi-million-dollar mansion.
He said he was in a hot tub in Finland or something.
You're sitting in your hot tub, boiling, not because of the water, but because you've let Cutter escape, invade your entire headspace. What the fuck is happening? What is life?
It was, I think it was maybe Saturday. I think Saturday morning I was driving somewhere, probably for one of the kids' sports, and I was listening to EEI in Boston. And they're talking about how bad the Yankees offseason has been. They're like, yeah, it's been so bad that Chaz Jim got cooked online.
Dude, my For You page was filled. There was one dude that made an edit, and he was like, when sub-5 athletes try cook maxing or something, and it was just a Jazz Chisholm edit. But maybe that's why he blocked me on TikTok. I don't know, because I reposted a couple of them. But
maybe I could have been that or a million other things.
So yeah, maybe we'll have him and Adam 22 on. I know we said we would have Adam 22 on. Maybe we'll have both of them on together, a little combo deal.
It's nice that this just supplemented the offseason, man. This genuinely is the most notable thing to happen, like in like the AL East, like related news, like Dylan C signing. No, get that shit out of my face. No one cares.
Okamoto?
Okamoto, yeah. No, it's
that was a big deal on Twitter. The Blue Jays posted high, and that got like 36K likes. The Japan audience, they were.
We may have missed out on Ohtani, but we got the next best thing. Yeah. This is the fucking guy we've been waiting for. We had the sushi restaurant that Ohtani was supposed to be flying to all opened up and waiting for him. You remember that was so funny to me. It's like fucking a sushi restaurant got completely booked out. It's like they must be bringing in Ohtani. Like that's crazy. That's fucking crazy to me. That's what you assume. It's if he want, he'd just eat it in Japan. They've got better sushi. What are you talking about? Oh my god, dude. So yeah, as we've indicated a couple times, not a lot happening this offseason so far, other than Cutter ratioing a Yankee every other week.
Yeah, congrats, Cutter. Thanks for carrying the show.
Yeah, I got you guys. Did you see the Cam post too? The
Cam Flip. I thought you done post.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Hold on. Did I see you post? Somebody, you got a picture of him at like a New Year's Eve party, like in somebody's basement.
Yeah. That's why he's coming after me. He's trying to figure stuff out.
He's trying to.
I just want to say doxing is illegal. So.
Geez.
Watch out, Cam.
It's illegal. It's true. You're not allowed to do that.
What else? What else you got on the list? Oh, God.
I can't, man. I fucking can't. I mean, there's a couple ways we could go here. Excuse me. I guess we go like the latest on Bregman, like the Bregman watch, because according to Buster Olney, the Sox made a aggressive offer. Now, what was the aggressive offer? Well, he dabbled in some ayahuasca, and he's theorized, projecting the visions that gave him. Said it was like what 6 years, 171.
Yeah,
but like the way he said it is like it might be.
Yeah,
and I was so irritated. Like, what? So you don't know? Maybe it's that. Like I fucking I took perspective enhancing herbs, and I astral projected that this is what the number is. I don't know, man. Like, as far as I'm aware, it's still the same teams right now. Like the Blue Jays are technically looking at him, but I doubt it. I imagine they're probably more likely to just go get Kyle Tucker still. Diamondbacks are real players, except as far as I'm aware, like they're trying to give Bregman like deferred money, and he doesn't want to take deferred.
And they want to deal Marte first to make the deal, so they have to do that.
That too, potentially. Yeah. And then other than that, the Phillies are like an outside chance, kinda. I doubt it.
I've heard Philly sniffed around. I could
absolutely believe they sniffed around.
I don't know what that means, but
it means Dombrowski.
I saw a report. Wasn't Dombrowski saying they're pretty much done for the offseason?
I can believe that.
I feel like I saw that somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I don't know. The Blue Jays, they seem like they're out pretty much because they're pretty much out on Bo Bichette at this point. So I'd assume if they're out on one, they'd be out on the other. It
sucks too. There's like no rumors for anybody.
I know.
Like, what's the Bo Bichette rumor? Like at this point, it's like
he got married. He got married. That's it. He got married. Yeah, I think it's yesterday, right? That's his. They've not linked to anybody. No one's talking to him. Like this is.
No one's talking to Bichette. No one's really talking to Kyle Tucker.
Do you guys believe the 6 and 171? If that's that, because you're right. Buster reported that, and then the Athletic today confirmed the report. So another confirming a report of a report of a confirmed report. That's the Red Sox news. You guys, I don't. I think if he had 6 and 171, he would have taken it by now. That's my opinion. I don't believe that's a real offer.
I kind of tend to agree. I mean, I feel like if the Sox had an offer right now, I feel like they'd be sitting like 5-150 or maybe 5-150, somewhere like right around there. Because, obviously they've talked about how they hate long-term deals on the wrong side of 30. But to me, if like the 6-171's on the table and he's not taking it, then like, yeah, I wouldn't go higher than that. Like, because if you're gonna go higher than that, like, go pay Bo Bichette or something. I don't know.
We'll get Kyle Tucker at that point.
Okay, really?
Genuinely.
Kyle Tucker. Yeah, Cutter's right. Cutter's
Yeah,
right.
no, I mean, I believe that maybe they have an aggressive offer on the table, but if it's 6-171 and he's not taking that, I think you just move on from there.
Yeah,
And
because
what's
clearly
aggressive,
he
though,
doesn't
guys,
want to
like
be
that-
here at that point.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think you kind of said this a second ago, Hog, but like, what's aggressive to the Red Sox? They made an aggressive deal to Pete Alonso. It was like a 3 or 4 year deal. They were never fucking getting Pete Alonso for that. So if they think that's aggressive, then I have no idea what they consider aggressive to Alex Bregman, a guy who they like, a guy who they had in house, a guy they could have brought back, like this Mariners brought back Josh Naylor without all this bullshit, but they've let it drag out. And so you're in this 30 days out from spring training, and you have no idea the guy's to be back or not. It's fucking nuts.
That's Boris for you.
Yeah,
Dude, we love Scott Boras. We fucking love Scott Boras.
That's
He's
why
just
you could
always
have never
muddy the
got
water.
that. Yeah, that's why you could have never got that Naylor deal done with someone like that, or you could have never extended him during the season. You knew it was going to drag out, just like last year did. I'm surprised Alonso even signed that early. It's because he had the highest AAV offer for a first baseman ever. But
I think it's one of those things where like he'd been pussyfooting around with the Mets for so long. He's like, if I get to this number, sign the contract.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense, honestly. I'm just done, man. I'm just done like with this off. Like baseball's offseason just kind of sucks so bad right now. It's in such a bad, useless state as you're just kind of tiptoeing around, waiting for these agents to be done muddying the water so everyone can just fucking sign already. It doesn't help also because I was thinking about this earlier. Like every other league, like you got the draft to look forward to in the offseason. It's like, okay, we could put our mind forward to the future of our teams. Like baseball, they're like, no, we don't do that. We draft in the middle of the season, like in the later end of the season. And why? Why do we do that? You don't have to do that. You could just simply move the draft to now.
And move up arbitration. Like, so, and I wrote about this today because I had the same frustration you do. Like today broke me this, the Athletic confirming the report of the Buster report without having the salary number. Like that broke me. I fucking snapped. I'm screaming.
Because what are you confirming?
2-hour delay. Icy here in New England, 2-hour delay. Kids fucking screaming, play Madden at 7:15 in the morning. Dad's trying to write. And I snapped. And so I have two ideas. And you guys can tell me if these are dumb or what you would do differently. Like if there's a salary cap, the CBA is going to change next year. The salary cap, this all changes because salary cap will speed this up like it does with football, right? So salary cap, offseason's different. Let's say that they come back, same sort of deal. My two ideas are, number one, you create something called the new league year like football has and say you've got to sign guys by this date. And I said January 10th, 30 days out from spring training, or they can't play in the postseason. It sounds harsh, but it would speed up the entire process and say, hey, you want these guys here, you want to play, you got to get them signed in. So that was number one. And number two is, if you start signing guys later, you sign them early, you reward or take away draft picks and use that as currency to sort of take, to again, urgency, motivation. Like I'm willing to consider anything, but those are my two ideas to try to speed it up and create it so it's not dragging into February before you get guys signed. But I'm open to
sometimes into fucking March, like late in the spring training. And like honestly, like I think the new league year thing is a good idea for sure. It's one of those things where it's just never going to happen because the union is going to say no, because we're going to use whatever we can and whatever time we have in order to get as much leverage as possible and to sign as big of a deal as possible. Although I think objectively for the enjoyability of the sport, I think that is 100% something they should look at.
yeah, I mean, you could even talk about maybe like you can't play in spring training. I know there's a lot of players who would. Yeah, like there's a lot of players who will blame missing spring training on a bad season. So I don't know, maybe if you do something like that, just because playoffs is kind of, like you said, a little harsh.
It's harsh, but I
Yeah.
mean, it would that would be a motivator. Like that, there's
Sign the
no
fucking
team, no
deal.
team or players who's like, oh my god, I can't play in the playoffs.
But yeah, the problem is, like you were saying, there's free agents that still haven't signed. It's not even just free agents; it's still the biggest free agents on the market.
What are the top
Framber,
five?
Kyle Tucker, Bregman. I mean, like Schwarber, Alonso, Dylan Cease signed, but there's so many people still out there.
Dude, I forgot Framber was literally a free agent. I haven't heard
Yeah.
a single fucking Framber Valdez.
He's not
before.
even in Feinstein's top 5. Like he did months ago. Months ago, he did this thing like the 5 free agents that are going to determine the market. One of them signed. One, Schwarber. 4 of the 5 have not signed. And those are the market movers. And Valdez was not one of them.
As far as I'm seeing with Framber, it seems like I don't even know. Orioles. I think he's linked with the Orioles right now.
Yeah, that's the only team I heard about him, and I think that's more just people saying, "Oh, that would be a good fit" because they need pitching.
It makes a lot of sense. Also, I mean, honestly, like the Orioles would be looking kind of scary actually after a Framber signing. Like
Yeah.
them and the Blue Jays would be pretty significantly improved after that.
Yeah,
I don't love that.
We'll get to the Blue Jays because I think they're the Kyle Tucker to Toronto thing. I don't think we're giving enough. Like that would be
You know-
a huge impact for them. Huge.
You know what's
But,
funny is like the Kyle Tucker thing is hydrogen bomb versus hydrogen bomb scenario for like the Red Sox and the league. Because like right
Yeah.
now it's either a long-term deal with Toronto or a really short high AAV with the Dodgers. And it's like, holy fuck, give me a gun so I can kill myself. Like, if he's a Dodger, just come on, man. Stop.
like this entire who does this help? Like, is it really good for Boris and the Red Sox to keep like leaking different things out to the media? Like, oh, it's 6 and 171. Like the Red Sox are standing pat. That was the other part of the report today. They're standing firm. They feel like they're good. Like, so it makes the player look bad for not taking the deal. But if the deal really there, like this subterfuge of back and forth, it doesn't. It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb.
We did this with Bregman literally last year. We've already done this. And now we're doing it again.
Yeah.
It's like we're waiting around like it's like, okay, someone's gonna blink eventually, hopefully. Like, I don't know. And we're just sitting here, thumbs up our asses. It makes sense though. Why would the Red Sox overextend for Bregman? There's no reason for them to do it. Come back on the number we're giving you. It's a reasonable number. Or we're gonna go fucking sign Bo Bichette instead. It's just that seems to be where they're sitting at. And I don't entirely blame them for doing that.
he should have just taken the 2 years, 80 mil at this point.
Oh shit.
He's probably not going to get. I mean, what do you think he's going to get realistically? 150, you were saying?
I think at least 150. I think 150 is like the bare minimum he gets. And if not, maybe it's like 160 or
I think some team will go to 6. I really do. And
I can
maybe
believe it.
it's, but if he's holding out for 6 and it's dragged out this long, like, and he trusts Boris, like it's annoying. I think he'll probably get 6. Maybe it's 6 and close to what the Detroit offer was, which is I still think fair. And I still prefer him to Bichette. I know it seems like Red Sox fans have come around on Bichette, younger, maybe a better hitter. This teammates loved him. The manager loved him. Plays a better third base defensive. Like I'd much prefer Bregman, but I think Cutter's right. You're right. You guys are both right that they're like, well, if we don't get him, we can get the other guy, and they view them both the same, and that's why the deal's not done yet because they're like, well, we feel happy with both, but if they're saving money to do it, the Boston fucking Red Sox, that part's annoying. They had the money to sign either guy, just sign one of them.
I mean, there was a time period where like fuck these guys. The Sox would go sign Tucker and then maybe also sign Bregman too. And like there's our offseason.
Remember that? Oh my God. That's the again, they didn't work out, but like Carl Crawford, Pablo Sandoval, David Price, we're gonna go spend. I get it. They didn't work out. They still won, but I miss those times when they were
I
like
think that's the thing though, is like that's
the
why
Blue Jays.
I always come back around to like if you're a team that's willing to spend a bunch of money, bad contracts don't hurt you because you'll find a way to get rid of the money. You'll just move the money in some other way. Like yeah, the Blue Jays, wow, that Anthony Santander contract is really anchoring them right now. They just have no idea what to do. They just cannot spend money. Like, oh no, actually, they're just still throwing money at everyone to make themselves better because they know that their time to win the World Series is fucking now. And, you know, they're willing to go that extra mile. It's like, okay, here, Dylan Cease, here's a bag. Okamoto, here's a smaller bag, but still a bag. Kyle Tucker, we know you're coming here. Take the money, sign the fucking contract, and go play in the outfield.
Yeah, it's like the famous Andrew Friedman quote. He said, "If you're always rational about every free agent, you'll finish third on every free agent."
Yeah, and
That's literally it.
It's funny, like he's the one smart GM, and like this is a guy who's got his start like being the brain trust behind the Tampa Bay Rays, and he's got to LA, and it's like, yeah, so like, okay, cool, it's irresponsible to throw all this money around. Like, no, it's not. You need star power to win,
and you have the money to spend.
Yeah, and you have so just fucking use it. It just comes back to that. Like, they're not doing anything illegal. They're throwing money that they are allowed to throw at players.
Well, if you think the Blue Jays are at 309 right now, guys. Okay, if they sign Bregman or Tucker, they're going to be north of 330. The Red Sox might end up at like 240. Like the Blue Jays might spend 80 or 90 million dollars more than the Red Sox next year.
Dude,
that is batshit insane.
The Red Sox and the Yankees, we are both sitting in the same hotel room, sharing the same cuck chair as we're watching the Blue Jays fucking, do what we used to do. That's what we did. Like when we wanted to win things and be serious. Like it's infuriating. It's genuinely infuriating. All of us are on the same fucking cuck bench, sharing it together as we share in the fucking misery of being outspent by the goddamn Toronto Blue Jays. And also probably the Baltimore Orioles by the end of this offseason when they bring fucking Framber in. It's bad. Yeah, it sucks. It's bad. The more you think about it, the angrier you get.
Yes, this is where I was today. This is it. By the way, you had this a week. You flipped out about the Bregman thing a week ago, so you were ahead of the curve. But it took me a little longer to get there because I like the player a lot. But I looking at the Blue Jays stuff and Tucker, when Tucker's healthy, he fucking rakes. Like he is legit Rafael Devers power type player in a Blue Jays lineup that just went to the World Series. If he signs with the Blue Jays, that is a fucking problem for the Red Sox.
Kyle Tucker is a top 10 player in the sport.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's bottom half of that top 10, but he's still guaranteed. When he plays like an MVP candidate. It's just
100%.
That's simple. He's also good defensively out there on the outfield. He's not transcendent. He's like the ultimate jack of all trades. Like he does everything well. He's a good base runner, good defender, great hitter. There's not a weakness in his game. Like there's nothing to dislike about Kyle Tucker other than the spotty injury stuff the last couple of years. And I don't know, that's the guy you shell out for. So we have too many outfielders already. Like we were serious. We go get Tucker and then we make it work. You fucking move guys around because he's that good. He's that talented.
Yeah, and how much is he really going to cost if he hasn't been signed by now? Like, I mean, they were talking about him getting like 500 mil like 2 years ago, but
now it seems like much more likely it's probably 400, like 350, 400 mil, like right around there.
He's only 28 years old.
I know.
He's also very young hitting free agency.
Oh my God.
This is one of those guys where, you do shell out for, like, if especially like on that like the mythical short-term AAV deal with opt-outs. Like that's what John Henry nuts over. Like I'm surprised like we wouldn't be more in on that.
And they nut over anyone under 30, and there you go.
Too. It's like at that point, dude, it's like, okay, like the outfield logjam's worse, but I feel like so much better about shipping off Duran or Willie or whoever the fuck.
Both.
Kyle, you could ship off. Genuinely, you could ship off both easily.
Yeah, and then you could go get Cole Reagans or anyone you want, really.
It's
those
like
two.
you wouldn't do just Duran, but how about Duran and Willier? And then your outfield
and
Bayo, yeah. And then your outfield is sitting fucking Anthony Rafaela Tucker, and then Christian Campbell is your rotating left field /DH, and then he uses that, and you could share that DH position to help get guys days off, keep them fresh, while also still playing the young guys. And also in this situation, because of how the infield's working, you could still play Meyer. Seems like a good plan to me. Also, you have a number 2 pitcher in that situation because you traded for Cole Reagans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why do you guys think he's not, like, he made it pretty clear that they try to move Duran, it looks like last year, where it's February, it'll be January 8th tomorrow when you guys hear this. Like, what is going on with them not doing anything with this logjam? Like, I'm shocked they've not done something yet. And is something else going on? Are you guys hearing anything? Like,
I think it
Why
really
these
is.
guys all here.
I think it really is just as simple as like if they're shipping off Duran, they're like, he's worth at least a number 2 starter. We're not giving you anything else. So like fuck it. So if you're not willing to give us a number 2 starter for Duran, we're not throwing in extra prospects because we think he's this good. So we're not going to do the trade. I think that's honestly exactly what's going on, considering how Craig Breslow operates and how he's seen as fickle or hard to deal with. I think he has a very hard line set on it's a number 2 or nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it, like betting on him, but like you got to clear a spot somewhere. Whether it's getting rid of Yoshida, you can't have 4 outfielders. You did it for the second half of the season, and it was a mess until Willier got hurt, and then it was a mess in the playoffs. Well, actually, it wasn't because Anthony ended up getting hurt, but it was a mess in the playoffs with the way Willier was benched and then got put in and dropped that ball or didn't get to the ball because he wasn't playing out there. It's just, I feel like it's a recipe. It's like 2 quarterbacks is no quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Just get your outfield set. They're betting on him.
Let me ask you guys a question. On a scale of Bob Ross to Kurt Cobain, how much would you want to kill yourself if Cedar Rafael is your opening day second baseman?
Epstein.
Because that seems like where we're headed.
Well,
right now
hold
is
on. No.
Cedar Rafael.
Hold on. Stop. I'm somewhere in the middle of all those. I don't want to rank where I'd say. Lou Merloni's pushing this. Like this is where you get. This is where you're reacting. I think Lou's the only guy suggesting that it's the right thing to do. And by the way, he played, and I work with Lou, and he's excellent.
Lou's the man. I love Lou.
But do you think it's a realistic thing they're going to take away his elite defense in the outfield? But I just don't think they're going to do it. So
they already have, though.
But as of this moment, where's Duran playing then?
That's why I assume he's going to get traded, and they're just I don't know what they're waiting for.
No, but the thing is, Lou's take isn't wrong in that if he doesn't get traded and this is the roster, then what do you do? Because like genuinely, Rafaela might be to second is like the only decision, and that fucking horrifies me because he's one of the best defensive center fielders I've ever seen in my entire life.
He's awesome.
You're just making him. You're just like. You're handicapping him. Yeah, you're handicapping him by putting him at second. It's just.
I agree.
It's a joke, and they've done it for the past 2 years, so that's why I believe they will.
Yeah, it terrifies me. Like if you don't get the deal done, it's like fuck this. We're staring dead at Rafael at second, and then Meyer gets no playing time. You know, assuming you bring Bregman back, which obviously like we're under the assumption they're going to either bring him back or bring Bichette in, and in either way. Those guys are playing third. So where the fuck is Meyer playing? Also, Campbell doesn't play because he's an outfielder. And like, so his space isn't filled up. Yoshida's still here. So he can't play DH or left field.
And Casas is still here.
He is.
He'll be in AAA.
Yeah,
he will be in AAA.
Kristen Campbell might be in AAA too at this point. I mean,
he will be.
As of right now, he absolutely will be.
Yeah, I have not been factoring into him to the roster. But I mean, this is where. That's why, like, after the Bregman thing, number 2 on the list should be like, figure out this logjam. Because, again, they said that they knew how important the offseason was. Moving Rafael to second and having him have to, like, adjust on the fly here in a year that should be competing for a championship doesn't make a lot of sense. It makes sense for, like, last year as you're in the first year of a rebuild. Like, they should be trying to win, not breaking in a brand new infield for next year. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
The thing is, like, do I think Cedar can be a good defensive second baseman?
Sure.
Yes, he will. There's not a fucking chance in hell that he is as dominant at second than as he is as a center fielder. Like, I've already pointed this out before. Last year, Cedar had a higher defensive run saved than Jackie Bradley Jr. had at any point in his career ever.
And Bradley was unbelievable.
And JBG is one of the best outfielders we've ever seen.
Incredible.
Like, that's how good, like, I remember like watching all the games, like obviously like all of us are 162ers. Every game, it seemed like Cedar is making an insane grab to fucking rip away a base hit. It's like every fucking game. Like
every ball hit out there, you assume he's going to catch.
Yeah. Like, dude, like that's the thing is like, I'm going to be such a fucking cunty piece of shit. Mm-hmm. Like if Duran's out there in center, this is a single ball. You better believe I got fucking pre-fired up in all caps. Cedar would have caught that. Oh, like every ball that he comes even close to missing, Saddam would have fielded it cleaner because he fucking would have, because it's true.
You need to make Sadon what, like, very sarcastic, like you to cut yourself saying Sadon would have cut that and put it in your soundboard. So you can just play.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I think I would do that. Actually, I'm fucking patty enough. I'm enough of an asshole.
And just lean over and be like, bang, smash the button. Like,
Yeah, Saddam. Yeah, all right, wait, what's that, guys? Saddam would have got that. It'll be right next to my fa. That one.
the entire off season right now.
the
You make the problem is like they make. I feel bad sounding so negative because they haven't made moves. But when you see that $0 spent next to free agency, like it's tough not
because,
to.
like, it's funny because, like, yeah, obviously that sucks, but they have brought in money in the trade market or whatever. But, like, also just sign a fucking free agent.
Just bring back Bregman.
It's like, oh, yeah, the Red Sox free agent. Yeah, how much money have the Red Sox spent for free agency this year? Oh well, fuck. Okay,
That's what that's
Did
what
the Red
Peter
Sox sign a
Bendix,
free agent today?
yeah. Did they?
That's what Peter Bendix did when Brian Cashman offered Ben Hess for Edward Cabrera.
Yeah, big. He was slam in the ball.
Shout out,
Absolutely not. Get
shout
that
out Eric
bullshit
Hub
out of my
Scoops.
face. That was funny. Like that.
I thought Hubs had one there. Hubs was on that. He got some credit for a couple of days. Didn't work out, but he had some credit for a couple of days.
He was there, man. Listen, like I'm sure Hubs gets real scoops. It's fine. It's just not this one.
Oh,
It's
he
not this
definitely
one.
does.
He got cooked. I'm sorry, Hubs. You got absolutely fucking duppied. Like, it turns out no one wants the Yankees' absolute fucking dog shit prospects. Like, I can't even imagine like what the Marlins GM would have done if he brought up fucking Spencer Jones's ass one time. Like, fucking, I had a brain aneurysm. It's like, yeah, I'll come out, have a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Like a super senior come up and strike out 75% of the time at the big league level.
The Marlins GM is like, he's not the one that actually, like, the president of baseball ops is Peter Bendix, but Gabe Kapler is the GM for the Marlins.
Really? I didn't know that. I just say it's kind of annoying? Like, plenty of people have had this take before, but it's like when I say GM, I mean like whoever's calling the shots.
Yeah.
It's like, actually, like the GM is Brian O'Halloran. Nobody cares. Oh my God, you're a fucking geek. You're a fucking geek. You're a walking nerd emoji with the finger up. No one gives a fuck. Oh my God, you know what I mean. Just like the most purposefully obtuse rage bait in the history of the internet is that shit. Fucking triggers me. Oh God, I can't wait till people in my stream start doing that. They're gonna do that shit to me on purpose. Just get the fucking going.
I mean, all the president of baseball ops are the people you're talking about. Craig Breslow, Peter Bendix. Do you ever see a video of that dude talking?
Oh, I can only imagine. Only imagine. Like yeah, that's just funny though. That Edward Cabrera trade is just like, yeah, the Yankees get cucked once again. I do think it's funny now. Like, who's going to be the guy they look at in a few years that's there? Like, oh, we could have traded Justin Turner for this guy. Like, that's the most insane Chaim Bloom non-move ever. Is he didn't trade 37-year-old Justin Turner for Edward Cabrera?
Held him on.
Why do you do that? I don't know why he did that. That was dumb. Yeah, Ben Hess. Like, who the fuck are you? It's the most not. I'm a big name theory guy, as you guys know. Like, that's a fucking slapdick. That's a slapdick name right there. Not a chance he's a contributor.
Ben Hess sounds like he is absolutely your guidance counselor. Are you going to go see Mr. Hess after third period? Yeah. I got to see Mr. Hess about college applications.
He looks like it too.
Fucking Ben Hess. Like, listen, just Yankees farm system, dude. Like, they got some real guys there. They got George Lombard. Like, what are you talking about? These guys are fucking studs. Oh my God.
Roman does look good, man. These Red Sox workout images. He looks handsome as fuck right now. He looks your guy.
I saw like one of my mutuals, like Jake Wallinger, like he put like a list of like reasons to continue living 2026. Like,
I saw that one.
One of the six is like just Roman Anthony. It's true. He is.
The Odyssey was up there. Roman Anthony was in the middle.
Odyssey, I think he's right next to the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's just, I do love Roman. He's like the one player like on the Red Sox who like will probably never hate me. Most of the players on the Red Sox probably do because I'm quite mean. I'm quite a dick.
Crochet.
It's a couple times a year. Crochet too. It's just like there's guys I've never said a negative thing about because they've literally never ever given me a single thing to be disappointed about them. Like fucking, I'll be those two's biggest propaganda pushers alongside Tristan Cassis, who I share lead propaganda pusher with Tyler Milliken.
Well, and Cutter Crawford, who is officially back, by the way. Congratulations, Cutter.
Engaged too.
Yeah.
Congratulations, bud.
Yeah.
That's another guy who got a ring before.
He got engaged. He got 2.75 mil. He might, maybe I'll get to meet him this weekend. We'll see. He probably doesn't like me though.
What?
If we're being honest.
He's fucking, you represent his brand so well.
Does he know? Does he get like a text like, "Oh, that Cutter guy did it again. He dunked on Volpe. Oh, well, he brought up Aaron Judge's wife's off-field stuff.
Well, then it's like Jazz is giving him strays because of me. But like Jazz liked a tweet. I remember someone tweeted it at me. Jazz liked a tweet saying he was like, Jazz is going to get 100 mil this offseason. Cutter's going to be in Japan. And Jazz was liking that tweet. So you better believe when Cutter strikes him out this year, that will be getting posted. But yeah, I don't know if Cutter's the biggest fan of me. I'd probably guess no. He probably thinks I'm funny though. Hopefully.
Probably. But that's what matters more, to be honest.
Yeah.
I should do a tier list like of like what Red Sox players I think like me or hate me.
Well, Cora's definitely in the hate.
Cora does not like me. But... No. Am I still blocked? That's the question.
Nick Eaton hates you. Nick Eaton can't stand you.
You don't even know his name, so he definitely hates you.
Yeah, Nate Eaton.
Nate Eaton.
Yeah, he hates my ass. I am still blocked by Alex Cora. We're still out here. We're still blocked, baby. We're cooking. Listen, Alex, I don't have anything against you, man. You just have bad bullpen management sometimes. It's okay. Sometimes I get a little upset, a little in a tizzy. But yeah, if I pulled up to like to fucking like Fenway Fest, I think Duran might swing on.
Hunter Dobbins actually followed me by accident the other day because he unfollowed real quick.
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
I haven't listened yet. I think Hunter Dobbins went on your buddy's podcast, Ed Hand's podcast.
He sure
he did.
I think he did. I haven't listened yet, but
shut the fuck out, Hunter Dobbins. He followed me the other day. Yeah, he's still following me. Hope he's doing well.
Go.
Maybe he refollowed. Maybe he unfollowed then refollowed. Let's see. I know David Sandlin. He follows me though.
Shut the fuck out, David Sandlin. I wonder if he probably does follow me actually. He does follow me on Twitter. Let's go. Shut the fuck
he's on the he's on the nice list for you.
Yeah, he might get a chance this year. But we might see him in the bigs this year. Should be a fun time. He projects to be a decent reliever. We'll see what the fuck he can do.
Yeah, no, Hunter Dobbins. He meant that unfollow. He didn't take it back.
Yeah, he meant that shit with every fiber of his fucking being. Shout out, man. You are going to Fan Fest, huh, Connor? You plan on having a good time?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Big and chill.
Yeah. Last year I met Christian Campbell and Eckersley and Liam Hendricks. But
dude, I would love to be back. I would love to be back so much. He'd be such a fun guy to talk to. I just tell him about how that game he called against the Rays with Ryan Yarborough on the bump, how that game changed my life because it was one of the funniest fucking broadcasters. Like, I don't know how he gets anybody out. He's throwing salad right down the middle of the plate.
And that's how he is off the air too. It's the same guy. He's the same fucking guy. I miss him. He was so good.
He was
fucking funny.
Good for him. He got out, spent time with family in California. Like he did it right. He did it right.
I just wish he came back, man. Ekker's so fucking funny. Like he's not afraid to make enemies. That's what I love about him.
No. Hopefully I'll get to. I'm gonna do my best to try to meet Cutter because I think Cutter, he's gonna be there. I'm pretty sure, but I'll try to link up with the Play Tessie guys. Those are my guys. So I'll try to. I know last year they were doing a whole thing where they had all the players coming through. So maybe I'll try to.
You'll meet Cutter and you'll be like, fucking, you'll never guess who I am.
Oh, don't maybe the play is don't tell him who you are and just say, what's that Cutter is King guy on Twitter? What's that guy about?
I could have my brother do it.
If he says, oh, he's hilarious, I love that guy, say, by the way, that's me. And if he says, "Yeah, man, I don't know what to do," just be like, "Yeah, the guy sucks." Just walk away.
No, you'd be even funnier. No matter what he says, as you're walking away, they're like fucking like it's me, and then you just leave. Nothing else. Just say it's me. Like, what the fuck does that mean? That's
What is that guy talking about?
like, who the
Security,
security?
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
they might put the place on lockdown if I introduce myself.
Just like code words and shit. Fucking the chocolate mousse is in season.
Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm. Oh, God. Jazz hands.
Jazz, yeah.
Because I did say I would pretend to be a Make-A-Wish kid to blow up the room that me and Craig Breslow were in. I did say that before.
Was that post Devers trade?
No, that was post Alonso signing.
Seems extreme. What?
Well, I didn't really
It's been a
say
tough
that.
offseason.
I didn't say it word for word, but it was a clip from. I don't even know what the clip was from, but
You
The best.
just said it now. I think so.
Yeah, that's on the record. Fellas, I love it.
You know what I love is our producer Fasoli, who's the best.
I heard he's got a
keeps,
big
like,
dick.
I didn't hear that, but I did. Like, I love how he's wish casting like every couple days. He's like, guys, today's the day. Emergency episode. Bregman signing, guys.
Yeah, I do love that. You know, like
he's so positive, and we're so negative, and so it's a nice balance because we don't think it's never going to happen. He's like, guys, I'm feeling good. Today's the day.
I do like that about Fasoli. He's just fucking. He's what
We need that.
projecting. He's projecting it into the universe. You know,
Projecting,
Speaking it into
whatever it's
existence.
called.
yeah, speaking it into existence. It's like the
Yes.
classic LeVar Ball. You know how he got his kids into the NBA.
Yeah.
If I just believe hard enough, it will happen, which is true. Again, I believed hard enough. I get signed by Barstool one day, and then I did.
Yeah. If you believed hard enough, you'd be calling Pats and Chargers in Chicago for Barstool this weekend.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
Buddy.
Yeah, big
Oh.
announcement. I announced that today. I'll be heading down to Chicago, hang out with Big Cat, PFT, everyone, the fellas. Should be a super fun time. I'm hoping to God it's not a jinx because when I went to New York for the Red Sox games, they dropped both those games, and I looked like a fucking asshole.
No. One of us looked like an asshole. I don't think it was you. I don't think it was you.
People were on my ass, dude. Like they were like, "It's your fault."
It was-
It's not my fucking fault. I didn't tell Nate Eaton to play that ball like that. I didn't say that. I didn't make him do that. I didn't make Kyle Hudson have a fucking brain aneurysm on
Oh, speaking of, Kyle Hudson's going to be there. If you punch him on Saturday at FanFest, I'm okay with that, Cutter. How is that guy back? How is he back with the team?
I think they've given up. Like they fired Carlos Fables a couple of years ago for his
Which
war
took
crimes
forever
that
to
he was
fire him.
committing.
Yep.
Yep. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna fix this by bringing Kyle Hudson, and he is the same shit again. Like just it's the same guy, it's the same picture. By the way, shout out to the Blue Jays. Fables fucked them over. in the
Yeah, I was
fucking
going to say
World
that
Series.
too.
It's not like he got better. He still sucks ass at his job. He just fucking. It's tragic, man. It sucks. Like I can't believe I was taking heat for that. That's not my fault. I did not tell the Red Sox to
No.
play like that.
You did nothing wrong.
I was just living out my dreams, man. Getting hired by Barstool and shit.
You crushed it.
I do feel good about the Pats this Sunday, though. Like, I feel pretty good about their chances of all the teams they could have drawn. Just because the Chargers' offensive line is so feeble and bad, it's like ranked dead last in everything.
Yep.
And like it's a miracle they've won as many games as they have this year already. It shows how good Justin Herbert is. But like, I think the Pats have a more complete team. I think Drake will play either as good or just outshine Justin Herbert. Run game's been getting better. I think Trayvon's looked very explosive. I think Ramondre Stevenson, funnily enough, is playing his best football this season. And I don't know. I think it's a relatively comfy win. I think the Pats get it done by like 10. I think they win like fucking like 27-17 or some shit like that.
I think they score. I think they get to 30. And I think I know you're super critical of him, but I think Josh McDaniels deserves a ton of credit for the year that Drake had. From the player he was a year ago to I give Josh credit for that. I think he's going to get him in some plays against this Charger defense. The Charger defense is the story to me. They're very good. Even with the injuries they've had, they're very good. But that offensive line, Hog, you're 100% right. Every fucking metric has them dead last. When Joe Alt plays, they're very good. Joe Alt's out for the year. He's not
Slater
gonna
too.
play.
Rashawn Slater's awesome, and he's fucking hurt.
They're banged up. They sat everyone last week. And Herbert threw 4 picks in his playoff game a year ago, shit the bed. Like, I don't think Justin Herbert's a big game quarterback. And doing the research for the game today, he, for his career, is 15-24, 9 games under 500 against teams above 500. Like, basically, he's picked off bad teams year after year. When he faces good teams, they lose, and his 0-2 playoff record. And the Chargers just have a loser stink to them. I'm sorry. LaDainian Tomlinson crying on the bench. Phillip Rivers throwing a big pick to Big Vince Wilfork in a big game back in the day. Like Sean Merriman doing that stupid, lights out dance and losing a game. Like, they got to stink to them. They got to go on the road, 30 degrees Sunday night. I don't trust Herbert. I trust Drake May. Patriots get pressure up front. And like 30-17.
Honestly, I think the biggest factor also is the Patriots defense just getting healthy. Milton Williams back. He has a game under him. Robert Spillane. I mean, I will say
he was at practice today. Yep.
So much credit. He said he's feeling great. He's going to play. We don't have to say anything in terms of like what we think Robert Spillane's impact was. Their run defense, as soon as he went out, was fucking shameful. It was horrible. One of the worst I've seen in the league overall. So like Milton Williams being back, getting Robert Spillane back, I think you're going to be able to stop the run. Not even like the Chargers had an insane run game to begin with. Like, in order for the Chargers to win, Justin Herbert would have to go fucking nuclear. And then also Drake May would have to play below average, which I don't think both of those things will happen.
And Herbert had a good game last year against them, but it's a better defense. Like you said, it hurt someone analyzing the game of the Patriots defense, and didn't mention Spillane back. And by the way, Milton Williams came back last. I'm glad that they played. And I think you had it on the broadcast. They sucked early defensively in that game. That's actually good because Vrabel can be like, we can't do this. Like what you guys did in the first 2 drives, got your asses kicked. You can't do that against the Chargers. So I like that they came back. I like that they got beat up a little bit. Vrabel's going to have them ready. Vrabel's a very good, like pick a target coach, like to get you up for this game. The Spanos family for the Chargers was going to hire Vrabel, decided not to. The Chargers sat all their guys last week because they wanted to play the Patriots. There's some extra motivation there. This sets up it to be a showcase game with Hogdale, Tirico, and Collinsworth on the call, which is even better. Even better.
It should be a super fun time. I like the Pats' chances.
Me too.
Drake May, first ever playoff game. This is also when Josh McDaniels really starts pulling out the crazy shit in his playbook as well.
Yep.
Because like he always crafts up like the wackiest shit you've ever seen that also just works consistently. And he saves it for this time of year, like when like you need to have a play, like throw back to like the double pass against Baltimore or like whatever, or some wacky screen you'd never seen.
Can't you see Drake May catching a ball on Sunday night in prime time?
I absolutely could see it because that's one thing Josh could play with. He dialed up that play where Tom could catch a ball twice and it didn't work either time, but Tom's wasn't athletic. Drake much more athletic. I could absolutely see him catching a ball in the end zone or just catching a ball in general, like for a big chunk play, middle of the field. Like I could see it for sure.
I actually think you're going to be walking into a pretty depressed gambling cave out there because I think Cutter's Packers are going to win Saturday night against the Bears.
Yeah, and the Bears fans, they're going to be not great. I should be there on Saturday watching the games with the fellas then too. Obviously, Beautiful. It'll be fun. I won't be as much of a focus because
I'll have to tune into that.
But yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be in Boston. I'm going to stay the night. Actually, I'm staying Friday and Saturday, but last time I was in Boston, the Packers and the Bears played. Jordan Love got concussed and the Bears won.
Oh.
But
how are you feeling about your Packers, dude?
I don't know. I mean, the season's over already, but once Micah got hurt, it was pretty much done.
Oh, okay.
It was basically.
I mean, this is like the Super Bowl right here for us, I guess, which is kind of pathetic because it's the Bears. But
I mean, if you beat the Bears just to ruin their season, that would be kind of fun.
Yeah. I'm not. If they beat the Bears, I'm not expecting them to go anywhere. But I feel like it's kind of like the Red Sox Yankees series where, like, just win this series and I'm good.
That's valid because like if the second Roman went down, it's honestly pretty comparable. Like the Roman went down, it's like okay, Sox season is over. Yeah. If you could beat the Yankees here, that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
But other than that, like we have no ambitions to win in the World Series. It's just not going to fucking happen.
But yeah, I don't know. It should be a good game. Both of the other ones were, but I don't know. And good news for you guys. I just checked. I do have a post comparing Justin Herbert in the playoffs to Aaron Judge. So that should work out good for you
You got
guys.
it ready to go.
That's big.
It is funny. Also, Drake May should win the MVP. Stop trying to give Matt Stafford a lifetime achievement award.
Yeah, I get the argument. Like you want to say at 12 more touchdowns than anybody else. He put up great numbers. So if you look at the analytics, if you look at Drake May would become the first player in NFL history to win the MVP with 0 offensive Pro Bowlers on his team. Like he did
That's
more or less.
so impressive.
Had better analytics, ran the ball, which Stafford did not do. Didn't have his coach stat pad at the end of the game, which I can't complain because Brady got a ton of short touchdown passes in his career too. But
He also has a first team all pro receiver and then another receiver who's like top 15 in the sport as well.
We agree. We agree. And if the people like Brady that are saying that, oh, Drake can win one at some point are fucking idiots. That's the worst. You want to make an argument for it? You can make an argument. There's a compelling argument for Stafford to be the MVP. Saying he's the veteran and Drake's the rookie
it's dumb.
is the dumbest argument I've ever heard in my life.
It's absurd. It's just like, no, that's not how we do anything. We don't do lifetime achievement awards for the fucking MVP. This is not Leo like getting the Oscar like 10 years too late. That's fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry. If Drew Brees can go his entire career without winning an MVP, like I make the Hall of Fame, you can do the fucking same, Matt. Like, it's not. I'm sorry.
Listen, and I'm not the one holding a 100-1 MVP ticket on Drake May. Somebody on this podcast is.
I am. If I win, it cashes for $1,000. I put $10 down after like week 3 in September because I'm like, if he keeps playing like this, he's gonna win the MVP. So I'm like, I might as well. Let me put my bet on my boy. I should have made it 100. Honestly, my first Barstool check would hit at that point. I had the money.
Oh, did you make it when we were in New York? Did you make the bet then?
No, it would have been like September 21st or 28th.
Okay, it's a couple weeks after. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like, yeah, it's awesome. I'm just excited, man. I'm excited.
Me too.
I
think they get to the Super Bowl. I don't think that's being a super fan to say that.
I think if you look at like the playoff schedule, like if they were going to play the Bills, it would happen like the AFC Championship game, and that's the team that's the hardest one, I believe. I think we're better than the Broncos. I do. It would be a tough game just because in Denver, Mile High, that stadium's not an easy place to play, especially historically for the New England Patriots. I mean, it's one of the 2 places that Tom Brady really struggled at was playing in Mile High, but maybe Drake's different. Maybe Drake fucking excels in high altitude. So it's interesting to see, man. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. It's just nice to see like the Patriots have an amazing season. And I just hope they beat the Chargers, man. If they lost to the Chargers, it would be mildly disappointing. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, you took a step forward.
No, cut the shit. Don't be that guy now.
Exactly.
Yes, this loser franchise has never won anything. Yes, it'd be terrible.
We do historically own this team in the playoffs too. Like
sure do.
In general.
Sure do. They had a game 1 and Troy Brown ripped the fucking ball out of the defensive back's hands off a pick.
Was it that Chargers team that went 14-2 that Brady knocked out of the playoffs?
I believe so. I think that was the Troy Brown. I don't quote me officially, but I think that was the game where Brady threw a pick. Troy Brown, Cutter was like 2 years old. Troy Brown ripped the ball out of defensive backhands. They got the ball back and went down and won the game.
Yeah, it was that amazing Philip Rivers, prime LaDainian Tomlinson, where he broke the touchdown record. Would have been prime Antonio Gates. By far,
Sean
probably
Merriman,
the best Chargers team that they've ever had.
Quentin Jammer, like they were loaded.
That was a fucking loaded team. I will say also Chargers, like nothing to do with their play, but their jerseys have always been so fucking sick and so clean. Those classic Charger jerseys were fucking clean as hell. Like even when it was like that dark navy blue and the white bolt, like that shit looked so good.
Powder blue, those are sick.
Powder blues look great. The all whites look great. It's impossible to have a Charger jersey that doesn't look amazing. All drip, but no flair and no winning. Absolutely.
Hopefully that continues this weekend. Hopefully
I hope so.
This weekend.
Yep. Cold weather. Beat those pretty boys into the ground. Did we have anything else we want to touch on, boys?
I think that's it.
What was there? Let's check last second. Did any breaking news stories coming?
I see nothing. No, Blue Jays are going to be good. Cutter put Jazz in a cuck chair. Did that.
True. My girlfriend, she just sent me a TikTok of his fiance trying to cook me.
It is.
Well, I
funny.
already talked about that. I already saw that.
They're throwing subliminals at your ass. It's so funny. It's just it makes me laugh every time I think about it. You're in the heads. Like the Cutter is King Twitter account is in the heads of these people. Like they're
of 2 millionaires.
multimillionaires. Just like you're genuinely have put them in like distress. Like it's just they can't stop thinking about this. Oh my god. So we good then, fellas?
Yeah, I think
I think
so.
we covered it all, boys. I think we covered the anger of not signing players. We covered. Hopefully, maybe they'll make the announcement of FanFest so Cutter can see it live that Bregman's back. But
Hopefully.
That would be cool.
That would actually be pretty cool. Yeah. All right, well, brethren, thank you all so much for tuning in to another installment of Dirty Water. As always, I've been Hogdale. You can find me at Hogdale_. You find Mutt at Mike Manansky. You can find Cutter is King at Cutter is King, shockingly enough. Love you all. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. Go Sox. Go Pats too. And goodbye. Deuces.